What if the real reason you're not achieving financial success isn't about working harder, earning more, or cutting back on lattes? Beneath the surface, hidden forces might be quietly shaping your relationship with money, steering you away from wealth without you even realizing it. This isn't just about numbers, it's about mindset, habits, and understanding the invisible patterns that dictate financial success. These forces aren't always obvious, but once you uncover them, you gain the power to rewrite your financial story. Let's explore the often overlooked truths about why wealth feels just out of reach and how you can change that starting today. How do you really feel about money? Is it something you see as empowering, or does it feel like a necessary evil? Many people don't realize they've been conditioned to think of money as inherently bad, corrupting, or unimportant. These beliefs can form early, shaped by societal messages, family influences, or personal experiences. Imagine you're presented with a lucrative opportunity, a chance to grow your income significantly. But instead of excitement, you feel hesitation or even guilt. Subconsciously, you might believe that pursuing wealth makes you selfish or greedy. These thoughts can lead you to pass on opportunities or stay stuck in financial mediocrity. But money, in its simplest form, is a tool. It amplifies the values of the person who wields it. In the hands of someone compassionate, it can uplift communities and create a better world. By redefining how you view money, not as an enemy, but as a resource, you open yourself up to new possibilities. Think back to your childhood. Did you grow up around people who are financially successful? If not, it's easy to feel like wealth is something other people achieve, not you. This belief can silently hold you back, making you question whether it's even worth trying. The reality is, countless people have built wealth from challenging circumstances. Their stories aren't fairy tales, they're proof that your financial future isn't tied to your past. Surrounding yourself with examples of success, whether through books, podcasts, or real-life mentors, can reshape your belief in what's possible. When you see that wealth isn't reserved for a select few, your mindset shifts from "why bother" to "why not me?" How much do you think you're worth? Not just in terms of a paycheck, but in value to the world. If the answer is not much, this could be holding you back more than you realize. Low self-worth manifests in countless ways: underpricing your skills, settling for less in negotiations, or declining opportunities because you don't feel ready. These behaviors reinforce a cycle of financial struggle. But what if you started valuing yourself more? Building self-worth doesn't happen overnight, but small steps can make a big difference. Start by recognizing and celebrating your strengths. Reflect on past achievements, no matter how small they seem. As you begin to see your own value, others will too, and that's when your financial potential starts to expand. When financial struggles arise, it's natural to look for external causes. Maybe it's the economy, your upbringing, or plain bad luck. And while these factors play a role, they're not the whole story. Staying in a blame mindset feels safe because it absolves you of responsibility, but it also keeps you powerless to change. The moment you take ownership of your situation, things shift. This doesn't mean ignoring the challenges you faced. It means focusing on what you can control. When you stop saying, "This isn't my fault," and start asking, "What can I do about this?" you reclaim your power to build a better future. Have you ever thought, "I'm fine with what I have," even if you're secretly unsatisfied? It's easy to fall into a mindset where just enough feels acceptable. But this comfort with mediocrity can quietly cap your potential. Dreaming big isn't about greed or dissatisfaction. It's about recognizing your capacity for growth. By raising your standards, whether that means aiming for a higher salary, starting a side hustle, or pursuing a passion you challenge yourself to reach new heights. Comfort zones might feel safe, but nothing grows there. Picture yourself on a boat, drifting aimlessly in the ocean. You're moving, but where are you going? This is what life feels like without clear financial goals. You work, you save, but without a destination, progress feels meaningless. Setting specific, actionable goals changes everything. Whether it's saving for a house, building an emergency fund, or creating a retirement plan, having a target gives you direction. Even small milestones can build momentum and inspire you to keep going. Do you equate working hard with success? It's a common belief, one that can lead to endless hustle and eventually burnout. But working harder doesn't always mean working smarter. Imagine spending 60 hours a week grinding away, only to feel stuck financially. Now, imagine dedicating that same energy to focused, strategic actions. The difference lies in efficiency. Regularly evaluate your efforts and ask, what's actually moving me forward? By prioritizing what matters most, you free yourself from the cycle of exhaustion and start making real progress. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, video games, streaming platforms, they all promise quick bursts of pleasure. But over time, these distractions can drain your motivation for meaningful work. It's easy to get caught in the dopamine trap, chasing fleeting highs instead of building something lasting. Shifting your focus to activities that align with your long-term goals can transform how you spend your time. Pursue hobbies that energize you, learn skills that advance your career, or dedicate time to planning your financial future. The satisfaction of meaningful progress far outweighs the fleeting joy of a scroll or a binge. Your relationship with money didn't form in a vacuum. It's shaped by the financial habits and beliefs you witnessed growing up. If money was always a source of stress in your family, you might carry that anxiety into adulthood. Or if you were taught that money doesn't grow on trees, you might struggle to believe in abundance. Reflecting on these inherited beliefs is the first step to breaking free. Which patterns serve you and which hold you back? By consciously choosing a new narrative, you can rewrite your financial story, one that's rooted in possibility, not limitation. I'll start saving when I make more money. I'll invest when I understand the stock market perfectly. These thoughts might sound reasonable, but they're often excuses rooted in perfectionism. Waiting for the perfect moment can lead to years of inaction. What if, instead, you embraced imperfection? Taking small, imperfect steps like opening a savings account with just $10 or reading one article about investing can build momentum. Progress, no matter how messy, beats standing still. Look around at the people in your life. Are they cheering you on or holding you back? The attitudes of those around you can significantly impact your own beliefs and actions. If your circle downplays ambition or mocks your financial goals, it can be hard to stay motivated. Finding a supportive community can make all the difference. Surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. Whether it's a mentor, a group of like-minded peers, or even an online community, being in an environment where success is celebrated fuels your drive to achieve it. Helping others is a beautiful thing. But what happens when it comes at the expense of your own financial stability? Constantly bailing out friends or family can leave you drained, both emotionally and financially. Over time, this savior complex can prevent you from reaching your own goals. Setting boundaries doesn't mean you stop caring. It means prioritizing your well-being so you can support others sustainably. By building a strong foundation for yourself, you're better equipped to lend a helping hand when it truly matters. These hidden forces might have more control over your financial story than you realize. But the good news? Once you see them, you can change them. Start by identifying which ones resonate most with you and take that first step toward breaking free. Wealth isn't just about what's in your bank account, it's about the freedom, opportunities, and impact it can create. And that's worth pursuing.